Okay, we're here at the Derby landfill with Jim Falsetti on the left and Mike McNulty on the right. They're from BQ Energy, and they're here to explain the Derby Solar Project. Mike, if you could just thank you,
No problem.
sort of just talk us through what the process entails to put the solar panels on the landfill.
So what we do is, because we're on a landfill, we can't use a driven post system where we drive a big steel beam into the ground. You risk damaging the cap that way, and that can cause water problems, and you don't want that. So what we do is we use concrete blocks that we pour in place. So as you can see up here, there's all stakes marked out that our surveyors come to mark the edge of the rows. We have these big plastic tubs over here that we go out into the field with, and we space along the rows, and then we assemble the racks, drop them in the rows, and then once everything's squared up and in line, we pour concrete out in the field using the bobcats and a special pour mechanism. You can't get a cement truck on the landfills, because again, you could risk damaging the cap. We really are doing everything we can to avoid that. So once all of that starts to harden, we get a couple crews out here to start putting the panels in place. They fasten at the top and bottom, and they start wiring it together. Where all this is stacked up here will be a transformer and a switchgear box. That power will feed back to the grid, and the town will get a credit for the energy produced here that they put towards their utility bills.
About how many solar panels are involved in this project?
So a little less than 3,000. I think
Okay.
it's 2,800, somewhere above that, a little bit.
And in the trade, is that like a big installation, a small one, or?
Yep. So you measure everything by DC wattage when you do solar. So this is 753 kilowatts DC. That's 550 kilowatts AC. So that'll produce about what's the number? I think I did a quick calculation. It was 840 megawatt hours a year.
Okay.
So that's enough to cover about 60% of the city's usage.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.